Tell you what, man. Talk about dang old compatibility, man. You know, they're like a dang old puzzle piece, man. Talk about pop right in, puzzle solved, man. Dang old hole made for me, yo. This is my dang old hole. Okay, yeah, sorry, I went kind of crazy there. I just found that this morning, and I was like, holy shit, that is the funniest thing I just ever read. It's a great crossover. It's a crossover between a Junji Ito comic, or I don't know. I guess you could call it a comic. I mean, that's the American term for it. That's what we call it here in America. So, are you Chinese or Japanese? I've been here in California for 24 years. I'm Laotian. Still the craziest show ever. I remember watching it growing up. Hank on the Hill, and I was like, wow, this is a very strange characterization. Because again, when you grow up as like a first generation Asian kid in like Canada, you just don't believe that those people exist, right? And then you meet your first Americans, and you're like, wait, like, because like when you meet your first like actual like countryside Americans, you're like, wow, like it's not accurate by any means, but it is a funny characterization of like how they act like, which is actually fascinating. It applies somewhat to rural Canadians too, but the accent is very different. The accent is much more Letterkenny than it is anything else. So if you've ever seen Letterkenny, boy oh boy, some people really do sound like that outside of the major metropolitan areas. Hello, welcome to the show. That was a comic by that crossover was a comic drawn and devised by Woodrow White. I think his name is Woodrow White. Woodrow White. He's actually the lead illustrator for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutants of Mayhem, which is like I think the latest one. I didn't know that. I just saw it as like a meme, and then somebody posted the like source, and I read the entire thing, and I was like, this is weird. I can't show you the entire thing because it's body horror, so it's like I'm going to get banned, and also it's just like shit to do that. So just search up Woodrow White and look at their art, and just look at how masterful the thing is. It's surprisingly funny. But yeah, welcome to today's show. Today is going to be an interesting day. As I said before, today is going to be a day where we're going to be flipping eggs the entire day, and I also found other egg-themed games that they've been getting popular. I don't know why they're popular, but this one of them has been getting a lot of events, and one of them was just a really old egg game that I found that when I searched up, I'm not even kidding you. If you search up egg on IGDB, because you need to do that to find the images for like games to put as like, you know, the category of your game on like Twitch. It's like the first result. It's like a PS1 game. It's a weird one. I like found it and I was like, well, it's not a weird day yet, but I figured we might as well do it and like have a fun with it. Today is going to be solely the egg game, and I don't know how long it's going to take. That's why I said like we're just going to do that one egg flipping game for the entire day, Arthur eggs, because I really want to get the egg done, right? I really want to get the egg flipped. I think we've only successfully flipped one single egg. And we're gonna save a lot of the discussion for during that like game. So today's pre-stream is gonna be very, very short. We're actually gonna jump basically right into it. Almost a cold open. I just wanted to do that one bit because it was just I was watching clips of Hank on the Hill, or was it King of the Hill or something? Was it Hank on the Hill? What the fuck is it called again? Hank on. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? King of the Hill. Is it King of the Hill? Okay, it is King of the Hill. Okay, there we go. I also only found out recently that Mike Judge was the guy who like directed it or like something, which I was like, holy shit. Like I was, because like if you know Mike Judge, he's made, you know, classics like Office Space, Silicon Valley, like, you know what I mean, like the shows that are more like real, that have real circumstances that he's actually done like a lot of research on. And it's surprising how good those shows are. Especially Silicon Valley. I'm speaking as from the perspective of someone who's working in like tech. Surprisingly accurate. I'll get more into it during the egg game, but just save those topics for later. So Mike Judge, art. What other topics do I want to talk about? I don't know. Let's just think of topics, because again, that egg game, it's gonna be very mind numbing to watch me flip an egg for a good like 2 or 3 hours. Also, speaking of time. Sorry about being late today. I wasn't supposed to be late. I actually just set the scheduled time to the wrong time. It was supposed to be at 12 today. I decided last night it was going to be at 12. because I slept late and because I had to do some like work, and then I was like, oh no, but I forgot to push it, so it didn't update on both sides. So sorry about that. Tomorrow we'll be back on a regular time as well at like 11. Although I'm still tweaking the like time to see. My wife actually doesn't prefer the earlier time, and so my wife supersedes all of your needs, chat. So I'm probably gonna move to a later time so that my wife can like watch more of it, because she wakes up at around like 12ish now. And you know, or like she likes to start watching around 12ish, because like that's when she starts her work, and it's like a nice background noise, so it's like, you know what I mean. So yeah, basically you're second to my wife. We're gonna start this first egg game. Okay, this is gonna be a weird one. It's not supposed to be a weird day, but I figured we might as well just do this because it's an egg bean game. Just give me a moment to set it up. I don't really I think this is the image for it. Yeah, that's the image for it. This is strange.